Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the IGN Pro League. If you just saw that match, then you must be as blown away as I am. Select and DSeleCT going at it, and DSeleCT coming out on top with an excellent display of just infested domination. It's what you want to see from a Zerg player, and DSeleCT on the back foot right now in this best of 5 series. Bear in mind we are in the winners bracket right now, so DSeleCT will be able to go through if he goes down, of course, as will DSeleCT. So we'll see what exactly they manage to pull out of the bag this time around. And remember, folks, you have the chance to win a 3DS courtesy of the IGN Pro League by visiting ign.com/IPL. Go follow the instructions on that. Without further ado, let's get it on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Crossfire. My name is Total Biscuit, and I'm bringing you DSeleCT from Team Dignitas in the red trunks. He is playing Terran down to the southwest of this particular map versus his opponent, the one and only DSeleCT. He is from Team Root, he is in the yellow trunks, and he is playing Zerg. Well, that was quite the display of Zerg dominance right there, as DSeleCT deploys Mass Infester combined with Broodlords for explosive results, and also the Stealth Infestors in Infestor Gadget, as we like to call them. They were sneaking around the back and dealt a terrible blow to the remaining economy of DSeleCT. DSeleCT was unable to handle it, and his immobile forces were caught back in a corner for a good 15 or so minutes before he finally was forced to concede. The early aggression of DSeleCT was thwarted quite easily by DSeleCT, and then DSeleCT was able to start really applying the pressure, although he did lose several key bases along the way. He was able to rebuild and continue to expand across the map with very little effort, thanks to the fact that his opponent was just such an immobile player. Combination of Marines, Thors, and Siege Tanks doesn't tend to be all that fast. In the meantime, we could be seeing an early scout right here from DSeleCT once again, which was crucial, actually, to spotting the 2 barracks approach from his opponent the last time around. And we're going to get a second 2 barracks right here. We very well might. In fact, there we go. Yes, double barracks again. This time, will DSeleCT be able to deal with it? DSeleCT hasn't checked it out yet, but he needs to keep making a move on right now. And this might determine as to whether or not he actually decides to go for that early expansion, but you never know. Slides right past the defenses of his opponent because of the placement of that supply depot. So he's well aware of what's coming in. The question is, how is he going to respond? He's going to fast expand anyway, and he will look to try and get defenses down as rapidly as possible. And he's going to need to be pretty quick. Now, bear in mind, I think the last time DSeleCT really could have actually got that bunker down if he'd brought more than 1 SCV along with him. He had 3 on the field, but decided to pull back 2 in order to get his economy back in shape, which I think was actually a bit of a mistake, and he could have executed that much, much better. The question is, will it be good the second time around? DSeleCT's defense was good last time, but DSeleCT could shore up this attack and make it much more effective. Here's the spawning pool coming up right now, and he'll follow it up by the extractor as rapidly as possible. Needs to get some units out very, very rapidly. Already Marines coming out on the field. The single Marine is up and running. DSeleCT forward with 1 SCV. Will he send in any more? Will he be able to place a bunker down? In fact, he might do that. He may place a bunker down a little bit earlier this time around to make sure that the Zerglings of DSeleCT can't deny that contain that he was going for right there. In the meantime, DSeleCT's just sort of skirting around the place with those overlords, trying to keep an eye on things. DSeleCT's pulling off the line, and nice placement right there. Excellent placement by DSeleCT, able to actually hem in his own Marine. Nicely done. And actually taking a little bit of a lesson there from Boxer, as far as I can tell, who did a fairly similar thing while defending a Xel'Naga watchtower, using the advantage of the terrain right here. Second bunker going down. This is looking much better this time for DSeleCT, and DSeleCT could be in a lot of trouble. However, bear in mind that he's managed to take down 1 SCV. That's pretty good. A spine crawler is coming up. However, I think that's just out of range of that bunker, which is now complete, thanks to the placement of it. Nicely done there. Very cool. Hops in, hops out, and looks to try and get the second one down right now. I don't think he'll get completion on this, but you never know. He's managed to pull off all the Marines off the line, falling all the way back to the bunker. He's defending this very, very well indeed. The spine crawler, however, now starting to inflict some damage. It will take the SCV out, I would think, if it decides to. Yes, indeed. That's the problem with those SCVs. They can move around at random, and he was unable to complete that bunker. A little bit unfortunate, but he's able to cancel out of that, and the contain is there. So that's going to limit what exactly DSeleCT can do. And DSeleCT is going to be forced to try and break this bunker down using I would only imagine Zerglings right now. He has nothing else to do it with. If he wants to deploy roaches, that's great, but the thing is, he's really lacking in terms of his gas count right now. He needs to start that rolling before he can produce roaches in any meaningful number. Tries to redeploy his spine crawler, tries to use the range advantage of it. However, I think DSeleCT actually has enough Marines right here to bash his way through that, although he would take fairly horrendous losses in the process. He's probably going to try and avoid that. In the meantime, Select, of course, expanding behind his assault, which is to be expected. Very sensible thing to do. Trying to bring the Queen down. He will! Or will he? KatZ able to get away very, very rapidly there. Nice play. And in the meantime, KatZ could actually get a nice surround right here on those Marines. The Marines caught out of position, and KatZ actually ignoring them entirely. He runs the line, and that's probably the best thing he can do right now, although he's going to be forced to break his way through a wall-off, as, of course, his Select saw him leave immediately. KatZ in a little bit of trouble, though. That hatchery is looking very, very low right now. Going down to red health, under 300 HP right now. Redeploying the Spine Crawler far too late. And it moves in, and there we go. Crushed against the side of it before it's even able to redeploy. And now KatZ is not going to be able to run that line. It's just not going to happen. He's going to lose that expansion. This puts him in a really bad position. And he's supply blocked as well, just to make matters even worse. The Broodling's coming in, trying to take down one Marine. It cannot happen. And now he's in the mineral line. And KatZ barely has any defense to this right now. A single focus fire salvo will bring the Queen down, as he did right there. Oh, Sinew, a tiny little bits of Queen scattered all over KatZ space right now. He is getting crushed. This is not the kind of situation you can really come back from. Another Overlord taken out right now, and looking to try and bring down as many drones as possible. Guns him down without mercy. And will those SCVs and the drones be able to defend against this? It's a possibility. It depends on the positioning of it right now. Here comes the surround. However, most of the damage is coming in from the drones. He's still able to crush the majority of them, but he lost all of his drones in the process, bar 2. That's a disaster. Only 3 drones now on the field for KatZ. KatZ is in no position to fight. Really, he isn't. And GG for him. An excellent play there by Select. Able to execute that double bunker push much, much more effectively than last time. Learned his lesson from the first game, and well played for him. That's one apiece in this best of 5 series, folks. The action is hotting up right here in the IGN Pro League. And I'll be right back with yet another matchup. Don't go anywhere.